Hello, Mighty Family. Welcome to today's chair exercises on shoulder strength. I am Coach Lindsay. Thank you all for joining me as always. So today, like I said, we're going to be doing a seated shoulder strength chair workout. So very low impact. We're not going to be standing. We're also not going to be doing anything above the head. So very joint friendly on the shoulders. Today's class is designed to help build muscles around the shoulder joint, also mobilize the shoulder joint, but also be very, like I said, low impact and joint friendly. So aside from our warm up, everything will be below the shoulders, which is very nice. All you need today though is a chair, nice and sturdy, no wheels, no arms preferably, and then a set of light weights. So I have 5s. I would go anywhere between like a 3 to an 8. I wouldn't go anything above that. Our shoulder muscles are very delicate, so we want to make sure we're using lighter weights for those. So grab your set of weights and let's go ahead and get into our warm up. So first thing is first, chair form. I always go through this before we begin any class. So you want to scoot forward in your chair just slightly so that your feet sit comfortably on the ground. We want that 90-degree angle with our knees. So we don't want to be leaning on the back of our chair. It's there in case we need it, but we don't want to rely on it, meaning that our core has to be nice and engaged so we stay nice and tall. So we don't want to be sitting in our chair like this. We also don't want to be arching our back. So squeeze that belly button in towards your spine. Make sure your core is engaged the entire time so that we're nice and tall. We have a string at the top of our head pulling ourselves nice and tall. And let's begin with our warm up. So goal post for the first movement. This is above the head. However, if you need to modify, you can bring it across or in front of your body and come back. So either one works. I like to do it above my head, but you choose. So when you come down, you're opening up the chest and you're squeezing the shoulder blades together behind your back. Excellent. So let's talk about the roadmap today. We have 3 exercises, 10 reps of each exercise. We're doing 3 times. So nice and simple, easy to follow, should be pretty quick. We'll have a little bit of a rest in between each set, but not a lot of rest in between each exercise within the set. So if you need to drop the weights, take a rest at any time, please do. But we're gonna fly through today's class. All right, let's get into some arm circles. So let's bring those arm circles back. Again, with this, keeping that core nice and engaged so that you're not rocking back and forth with these arm circles, okay? So squeeze that core. The only thing that should be moving is your shoulders. Fabulous. We're going back for now. We can bring it forward here in about 3, 2, and 1. Let's rotate those shoulders forward this time. Nice big circles, getting those joints nice and lubricated before we begin some strength training. Excellent. 3, 2, and 1. Let's get into some shoulder shrug rolls. So this is where we have our hands resting on our legs or out to the side, and we're just going to take the shoulders and roll them this time. So similar to arm circles, we're going in a circular motion, but our arms stay down. We're just mobilizing the shoulder here. So kind of bring those shoulders up towards your ear, open up the chest, squeeze the shoulder blades as you come down. Fabulous. A couple more here and then we'll switch directions. 3, 2, and 1. Go ahead and switch directions, whichever one you have left. Excellent. Coming forward always feels a little bit more awkward than rolling the shoulders back on this one. Awesome job. 3, 2, and 1. Shake those arms out. Hopefully you're feeling nice and mobilized now. So just watch for now, grab some water, pay attention. I'm going to show you what to expect for today and then we'll get started. So first exercise is what we call an upright row. So we want to have the weight starting down by our thighs. The back of our hands are facing out and we're rowing up so the weights don't come above our collarbone here, okay? So what we're working is the front part of our shoulder and also the back part of our shoulder. And so we're rowing up and down for 10 reps here. Keep that belly button squeezing to the spine. Core engagement here is really important. Then we have raises. So we have a set of 5 raises. Each raise position we're doing 2 times. So first raise position is a lateral raise. So these weights do not need to come over our collarbone. We don't want to see this, okay? If you need to have them lower though, that is just fine. So pay attention to your range of motion, but the highest you want to come is in line with your collarbone. So we have 2 reps of lateral raise. Then we have 2 of front raises. Back of our hands face out and we raise up with the front raises. Then we have neutral grip raises. So we bring our palms inward and we raise up this way, just 2 reps of those. Then we have Y raises. So we make a Y with our body not all the way out, but not all the way in, of course, 2 of those. And then we have supinated raises. So we bring our palms out, kind of like we're holding a can of soup. That's why they call it supinated raises. And then we raise up like so. So I know that's a lot. Don't worry, you don't have to remember all of that, but it's just 2 reps of each raise, making a total of 10 raises. And then we have shoulder shrugs. So holding those weights in a neutral position, we bring those shoulders up to our ears and back down. This is a really good mobilizing exercise for the shoulder joint. So we're gonna be doing 10 of those. All right, Mighty Family, there's your roadmap. Go ahead and grab your weights. We're gonna get started with our upright rows. First set, 10 reps. So weight starting down at our knees or in between our knees and our hips. Back of your hands are facing out. And let's begin nice and tall. We bring those weights down and up. So kind of grazing the front of your chest. So we wanna make those weights really close to our body here. Again, not pulling those weights any higher than your collarbone. Keeping that back nice and straight. Excellent. 3 more. 2. And last one. Excellent job. Go ahead and rest those weights on your legs. We'll give our shoulders a break, a little bit of a break in between each exercise. We're gonna jump right into those raises though. So first we have those lateral raises. So we hold our weights, neutral position here. I like to stagger my legs a little bit with raises. So that's kind of a tip for you as well. When we kind of raise those weights a little bit, we kind of rock back and forth. So stagger your legs if you need a little bit more control. And let's begin 2 lateral raises here. Then we go right into front raises. Just 2, keep those arms nice and straight. Then we have neutral grip raises. So those weights are in a hammer position. Then we have the Y raises, 2 of those. Excellent. And then supinated raises. So palms face out. 1 and 2. Excellent job. Rest those shoulders here, rest those weights on your legs. Next, we're hopping into shoulder shrugs. 10 reps here. Your weight's in a neutral position, back nice and straight, core is engaged, and our shoulders are coming up to the ears, and relax down. We're here for 10. This is a very tiny movement. So at first you're probably like, what is this? This doesn't feel like it's doing anything, but I promise it's great for lubricating that joint, mobilizing the shoulder there. So bring those shoulders up to your ears as far as you can and then relax. Remember to keep that back nice and straight. That's gonna help take the pressure off of your lower back. Excellent. Remember to breathe. Don't ever hold your breath during a strength workout. We don't want that. Excellent. 3 more. 2. And last one. Great job, Mighty Family. Drop those weights if you want to. We're just gonna do some big arm circles here just to mobilize that shoulder in between each set. So these are optional. If you don't wanna do any of these circles, you certainly don't have to, but we're just gonna take it forward and back just a few times here. So set 1 is done. Great job. Now we're gonna go into set 2. So pay attention to how things felt, making sure you're paying attention to your core engagement, your form, all of that matters here. Excellent. Let's go ahead and begin. Pick those weights up, rolling right into set 2, upright rows, okay? So back of your hands are facing outwards. We have a good grip on the weights, and let's begin. We're rowing up and down. Here for 10, remember to keep those weights below the collarbone. We don't want to pull any higher than that. Excellent. Inhale and exhale, keep that breath rhythm. Great job. 3 more. 2. Last one. Excellent job. Rest those weights on your legs, roll those shoulders out. Getting into those raises again. So lateral, I don't even remember, lateral front, neutral, Y, and supinated, okay? So let's begin with those lateral raises, 2 of each. Not letting those hands go above your collarbone here. And we have the front raise, so we rotate those back of the hands out. Excellent. Then we have the neutral grip. Just 2 of each here. Excellent. Y raise. Everything is in line with your collarbone, so nothing should be going above that. Supinated. Excellent. Fabulous. 10 of those done and dusted. It helps when you split them up a little bit. All right, shoulder shrugs on deck. Let's get in that neutral grip position with those weights. Palms are facing inward, and we shrug up to the ears and down for 10 here. It helps to squeeze the top of the shoulder blades when you come up. That's going to help you maintain a neutral spine here. Excellent. I love shoulder shrugs for mobility. A great thing to do even if you're just feeling a tight shoulder. Do a couple of these even without weights. Release some of that tension in that shoulder that you might be holding. Excellent. 3 more. 2. Last one. Excellent. Drop those weights back into those shoulder rotations to loosen everything up. So nice wide coming from the back front stroke is what I call it. And then let's go back for the back stroke. Awesome job. All right, set 1 and 2 done and dusted. You guys are moving right along with this. So set 3 is your final set. If you want to go up a couple reps, 11 or 12, go for it. That is my challenge for you. If you want to stick with 10, or even if you need to go down to 8, that's totally fine. But I always like to leave the last set as kind of a challenge set because it's your last one. So why not? You don't have to do it again after this, okay? So I'm going to challenge you to 11 or 12 reps. I'm going to stick with 10 just because I have to also talk during this, right? I got to give myself a little bit of a break. But I'm going to challenge you to 11 or 12 with this. Let's go ahead and begin. Pick those weights up. Let's get back in tune with our posture here. So stagger those legs if you need to. Make sure that belly button is into your spine, nice straight back. Back of the hands are facing out. Good grip on the weights. And let's begin upright rows here. You know what? I'm going to go to 11. I changed my mind. We're going to do 11 reps of these. You follow along or you stick with 10, up to you. Excellent. Already halfway there. Slow motion here. Make sure you're following through with every part of the exercise here. 3 more. 2. Last one. Excellent job, mighty family. Rest those weights. Roll those shoulders back away from your ears. Relax the chest and the back a little bit. Now we're getting into those raises, okay? I'm going to challenge you to 3 instead of 2 per raise. You choose, okay? You can stick with 2, you can do 3, you can do 4, whatever you want to do, okay? So starting with those lateral raises, bringing the hands in a neutral grip position, and begin. Everything in line with the collarbone. Excellent. Here's 3. Then we switch to front raises, so rotate the back of those hands out. Raise up. Excellent. 2 and 3. Back to neutral position. Up for 3. 2. No swinging here. Bring those weights down nice and controlled. 1. Excellent. Into those Y raises. Up 3. 2. Last one here. Excellent. Last one, supinated. So bring those palms out, raise it up. This one's a bit tougher. That's why I saved it for last. 2. Squeeze that core. Last one. Excellent job, mighty family. Rest those weights on your legs. Now you know why I told you to choose lighter weights. Those are a little bit tougher with those raises. They really burn out the shoulder there. So last and final exercise, shoulder shrugs. I'm in it for 11. You can join me if you want. Let's go ahead and begin. Up to the ears and down. All the way up. Excellent job. Halfway. Keep those weights nice and close to your side. 4, 3, 2, Last one. Excellent job, mighty family. Toss those weights aside. We are done. We're gonna work on some little mobility stretches here to finish out class today. So go ahead and readjust your form if you need to, making sure you're nice and steady on the chair. Feet are flat on the ground. We're gonna work on some mobility rotations here. So we're gonna start with our palms out. Sorry, I keep saying palms, back of our hands out. We're gonna come all the way up. And then as we come up, we're gonna rotate those thumbs out, sort of like you're a gymnast, right? And then we're gonna really extend, open up that chest, squeeze the shoulder blades, and then we meet back here with our palms. Okay, let's do 2 more of those rotations. Nice and slow. Keep those arms close to your ears. Rotate those thumbs out. Excellent. Last one here. Deep inhale as we bring those arms up. Rotate the thumbs back. Excellent job. Let's get in a shoulder stretch here. So take that left arm across the body here. Go ahead and grab onto that forearm, making sure you have a nice steady hold on the shoulder. And then we want to draw that shoulder away from the ear. So we don't want to be up here with the stretch. We want to draw that shoulder down and across the chest. You're going to feel that stretch nice and throughout the shoulder here. Excellent. Stay nice and tall, nice straight back. Core is still engaged with these stretches. And switch sides. Right side, right hand this time, across the body. Once you have it across your body, draw that shoulder down and away from your ear and hold. Excellent. Last part of our cool down here is some internal rotation mobility stretch. So we're going to start with our arms like this. So kind of clap your hands together, elbows are touching. We're going to bring our arms out, open up that chest. We're going to rotate our arms down as far as you can go. We're going to hold, we're going to bring them back up, and then we're going to bring those arms back together. Excellent. Let's do a total of 4, so 3 more here. Down as far as you can go while keeping those shoulders nice and stable. And together. Fabulous. 2 more. Open up that chest. Rotate down, opposite of a goalpost here. Excellent. Last one here. All the way down. And up and together. Excellent. Let's take one big inhale and roll those shoulders back away. Exhale as we open up the chest. And that is it, mighty family. Thank you so much for joining me for today's shoulder strength. Have a great week.